Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna show you how to build a relatively simple survival house. And yeah, let's go. Now before we go in, I'm not gonna do it in some time lapse or whatever. This is gonna be step by step, okay? Good. Firstly, you gotta start digging out a little bit of a frame that looks around like this. And then you gotta fill that out so it looks around like this. And then you gotta just remove all of the grass. Simply just remove all of the grass. Afterwards, you gotta build a bit of a frame so it's simpler and looks a little bit better at the end. The frame has to look around like this. You can change it up a little. This is just a tutorial and just my version. You can change it however you want to. You can change the material. I'm using oak here. You can use spruce, whatever. I don't care as long as it looks good at the end and it's functioning well. And you can also change a little bit of the structure, and yeah, as long as it's like the base looks similar, and overall I don't care. Next up, you just gotta fill out the floor at the bottom. Where else should the floor be actually? But yeah, just oak planks down there. Simply just fill it all out until it looks like this. After that, you gotta build the walls. You gotta just, here you can just fill them out like so. And if you want, you can add like subtle details. I will just put windows down. You can put flower pots down, whatever, as long as it functions. Anyways, next up, you can just put doors here so you can actually get in and place either lanterns or torches depending on what you prefer or what you have. I'll stick with lanterns. Then we start with the windows. You just put stairs upside down on top and just place like a bit of a 2-block high glass pane thing, whatever, so it looks like this. Repeat this for this side. At the end, on this side it looks like this, and on the other side it looks like this, and so far the house should look like this. You can also place walls with lanterns around here and the corners if you want to, of course, to make it look like a little bit nicer. And yeah, then we can make a little bit of farmland here for seeds, I guess, so you can craft yourself bread or something. You can use other crops. I'm using seeds because at the end it looks better. For lighting, I just place one lantern inside of the water. It works, so yeah. Now on the inside you can just place barrels like so, and fill out these spaces with chests for storage. And then on the door side you can just again use stairs as some kind of desk, and on that desk you can again put whatever you want to put. I will put a crafting table down just because of functionality. That's what I'm going for. At the end, the inside looks around like this. Has everything you need so far, but yeah. Anyways, next floor. For the top floor, you just gotta place slabs up here because otherwise you cannot open any chests. And yeah, if you can't open any chests, you can't put stuff in there, and if you can't put stuff in there, you know. Next up, realize you had a brain fart, and then you realize that you friggin' built it 2 blocks too high, so you gotta stretch it down a little bit. At the top, it looks around like this. And how are you gonna get to that? Just simply with stairs you can place up here. Now don't do the same mistake as I have just done. No, I'm not talking about where I literally made it like 2 blocks too high, but this looks awful. You can make like double stairs that way. Oh, he's making me look like a liar, you son of a bitch. But yeah, anyway, scrap that. And this is how it's gonna look like for now. Next up, you gotta extend the outlines with like the stems, so you can actually build the top. At the end, the frame is gotta look like this: 3 blocks high, room for walls, and like a little bit of space here and there. Anyways, next up, window time again. You just place down again wood and stairs and glass panes, so it looks like this. Repeat that for the whole upper wall as well, except for this bit about here where you can just place oak stairs upside down and then a layer of stripped oak planks, logs, and a layer of regular oak planks. On this side you gotta place windows once again, and again realize that this has to look like this and not the way I actually want it to look like, but it's fine because it still looks decent. What you can also do is replace this upper window with doors and put like a wall all the way like on these 2 bits like so, and just fill these rests with fence gates, because otherwise with regular fences they wouldn't connect with the walls and it would look terrible. On here next to that window you can also put like a flooring as a mini flooring as a layer for decoration, and also extend like this bit a little bit so you can place a lantern here. Now for the top floor you can just start by just placing a bed here and filling out the surrounding of that bed with carpet and a stair, and also a scaffolding with a torch to make it look a little nicer. That's optional to put like some kind of armor stand on here, but I don't think you have one at like the very beginning of the game. Next up, it's time for the frame of the roof, where you can just place out like a little bit of a frame made of cobblestone stairs to give it like a little bit of a nicer look. At the end it looks like this, and then you just gotta go ahead and fill out that with oak stairs, which looks like this, and that's it actually. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more videos, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye. And before I actually ended this video off, I'm just gonna like show you again, just from pictures, how this thing looks on the inside.